analysts attribute the lack of OMO auctions by the Central Bank of Nigeria this week to the modest liquidity of 75 billion naira in the system. Bankole Odusanya, fixed income trader at UBA, joins us now for fixed income and FX update. Bankole, thank you so much for taking the time out to join us today.
Thank you, Esther.
Help us understand what's playing out at the fixed income market. Let's start with treasury bills.
Especially on the treasury bill side, what we experienced was that some surplus units were buying some treasury bills, especially on the short end. Of course, it's not unusual because it's federal allocations period. Even though the monies have not been posted, what we have experienced is that people will usually take positions against such funds in order to leave them utilized, especially over the weekend and the festive period that is coming. However, on the bond side of the market, since yesterday, it's been bearish. Certain maturities are being sold. Of course, information about that has to do with some houses taking profit. Basically, that's what has happened in since the beginning of the week.
So, Bankole, do you think it's pre-Easter profit-taking, or is it just profit-taking because the market is ripe for it?
Come again,
Is it pre-Easter profit-taking? I'm just referencing the Easter holidays that are coming up.
I can't hear you clearly.
No, I'm just asking for the reasons behind the profit-taking that's been going on.
It's profit-taking. Of course, the other challenge that we've had in the market is that the system has not really been liquid. The central bank has not issued any OMO auction this week. Last week, on the 19th and the 23rd, they issued a total of about 350 billion. On the 15th, they did 450 billion. Of course, because of the modest amount in the system, they have not issued any amount of OMO this week. It just shows again that they are keeping an eye on system liquidity and just ensuring that the right amount of funds are left in the system.
So with the liquidity where it is right now, I mean, we have just one trading day left. I suppose nothing much is going to change. Going into the new week, what should we expect in terms of market liquidity, and also considering the fact that, I mean, the last meeting of the Federal Accounts and Allocation Committee ended in a deadlock. The finance minister is going to have a special meeting with the head of the NNPC to talk about, the numbers that the governors disputed at that meeting. What should we expect? How is that going to impact on the market?
Esther, I don't hear you clearly, but if you're talking about the MPC holds next week. What is happening is that there are 4 new members. Of course, they will be coming in with the goals of, to assist and help the manufacturing sector, which is simply trying to reduce interest rates, as it were, and trying to ensure there's credit. The central bank has held its monetary policy stance. With new members coming in, this might not change. In fact, for most speakers that I've heard, it is thought that the MPR, the rate and other stance will be maintained.
Okay.
There's, however, a possibility of a marginal drop in rates to see how the markets react to this and how the economy reacts to this, basically. On the other hand, there's still an eye on FX, impact on FX, and how so much money in the system may affect the demand for FX. The central bank is not joking with that.
Okay.
They've always spoken about FX stability and the liquidity of that market.